Here with UWL head women's track and field coach Nick Davis as we preview the WIC championships this weekend down at Whitewater. Actually begins on Friday at 11:30 a.m. and then continues on Saturday. Coach, let's talk, before we talk about the conference championships, talk about where you are with your season. Of course, you've had several meets this year. Just the keys to your team right now going into the conference meet.
Yeah, I think one of the big things that we've been talking about quite a bit is the importance of our leadership in our team and the strength of that. And last year, we graduated over 20 seniors, and this year, going into the conference meet, we have 43 freshmen and sophomores going to the conference meet. So quite a bit younger team, and so that leadership is super important. And the women have been stepping up. The energy at the last meet was incredible. You're seeing really as usual. I would say we have a pretty deep team. But people stepping up left and right, and it's really neat to be able to see freshmen making big jumps, figuratively and literally, in their freshman year right off the bat, but also even fifth-year seniors having big breakthroughs and stuff like that lately. So really excited about what we have going into the weekend. I think our season has been progressively getting better and better and better, and we're seeing our team gel more and more as we go into this conference championship weekend.
Talk about a little bit as a coaching staff, just with all the newcomers that you have, just how has that been for your coaching staff this year?
It's been great. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just, we preach energy and passion and support and those sorts of things, and we're seeing that a lot, and we're getting better and better with that. Just as we're trying to progress from our technique standpoint and our fitness and all of that, we want to progress as a team. And we're seeing that happen. And our coaches are, they're really putting a lot of effort into helping, be a little bit more attentive to the younger group and helping with, the captains and our group leaders and things like that, building that group up. And it's been really awesome. I see this going in a really great direction as we get into this championship season, but also as we head into outdoor.
Let's talk about the conference meet this weekend. What you expect? 5 teams in the top 22 from the WIC in the national rankings. Just what you expect this weekend down there.
I mean, I think, when you see it both on the women's and the men's side, I mean, this is one of the best conferences in the country. Having so many talented individuals, and it's spread throughout all the events. I think there are some really fun events coming up this weekend. Thinking about a couple of them, the 60-meter dash has the top 2 runners or sprinters in the country right now, and so that'll be a really exciting one. But it's just all across the board, and you see that, and I think what that does is you go to a conference championship, and it really just raises your energy, raises the intensity, and just hopefully the performances over the weekend, and so we're expecting big things from our women.
Just talk about national championships last year.
Yeah.
So how, of course, winning of course helps, but how that just affect your recruiting this year?
I think, obviously winning helps. The success of a program, it helps. But I would say every year we've been recruiting here since I've been here now. This is year 7, which is crazy. The thing that comes back to me from the recruiting standpoint is just the level of support and connection that our women have. The winning is nice, the facilities are great, those are all things that are helpful in the recruiting process, but it's the fit that it comes down to for our recruits, and for them to be able to see us compete, for example, and then their first comment is it's so cool to see how well you support one another and how much of a team this is. That makes me feel really good about what we're doing here, feeling like we're doing it the right way, and I think that is what sustains success and maintains it over long periods of time. So yes, winning a national championship or 2 last year was awesome, but I think that it's building from the inside out that is really going to continue that success over time.
One more meet over in the new field house.
Yeah.
Just we talked about it last year, but just what a difference that makes to have that indoor facility.
Last year we talked a lot about just how time efficient we can be with our meets and things like that. I mean, we usually put on some relatively short meets, 4 to 4.5 hours, which is really great. But the level of competition is really strong. One of the things I've noticed more this year is just how much energy that place can, it can get really loud, and that energy is infectious, with the music playing in the background and our team going crazy for one another. It's just it's a cool environment to be in. And so the more we can be in that, the more excited I think we are about our indoor season when we can do that.
And finally, just how this prepares you for, like you talked about your championship season here,
Yeah.
but championships are in a couple weeks in Virginia Beach. Just how this prepares you for the stretch run here.
Well, I again, the level of competition we've had all year going into this conference championship, which again I would say we're arguably one of the strongest conferences in the country. I think it prepares us really well because when we go off to the national meet, wherever the national meet is year to year, and this year in Virginia Beach, I mean, we're going to see a lot of people that we've seen all year long. Not even just in our conference, but competing against the Wartburgs and the Lorises of the world, and we see them quite a bit. And even Wash U. So those opportunities for us to get that level of competition in the regular season really helps prepare us for that next step, and I think that we're ready to step up to the challenge for sure.
Again, the WIAC Championships this weekend down in Whitewater. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.